Hey, beautiful people, we are back with another video. We are talking about the Citi Custom Cash Card. And let me say this, it is Citi. You cannot pre-qualify for this 1 hour hard inquiry. So maybe I may be a little rough with it because I just feel like it's always other credit cards out there that can be better, but we're going to talk about this credit card. And I'm going to talk about other credit cards that I can compare this to that I can say, hey, go ahead and check those out because those could probably pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry and they're more forgiving a lot of times. So let's definitely get into it. This is your first time watching my videos. My name is Rickita. I talk about the credit that you guys probably want for yourself. I don't want to talk about just the next credit card, like, oh my gosh, go and get the card now. You might not need the card. You couldn't pay me to get this card. I wouldn't want to spend my money on this card when I found out, like when I know for sure I can get I can get better things back in cash back, better rewards and stuff like that from another credit card. So I like to tell people to find credit cards that's best for them, not for anybody else. Okay. So let's get into this credit card. I don't want to mumble on or go on too long about nothing basically. So someone said they was able to get approved for $1,700 for this card. Then they was actually able to get the double cash. So that's 2 credit cards. So that is really good. Someone said that they applied for the custom cash card and it stayed in a pending status. They waited until today, which is Tuesday. They had no new updates. But basically, they was able to get approved for $8,600. They did pull their Equifax credit report, and they have a 702 credit score. Now, let me say this. I talk a lot about credit and going forward. So when I actually applied for this credit card, it was Experian hard pull for me, but my credit report was locked because I wanted to know what bureau they was going to pull because I'm like Equifax. So, keep that in mind. I had Experian hard pull. So, they said Equifax, I said Experian. The last time I checked to see what bureau they was going to pull, I think I did in like November, December, so a few months ago. So just keep that in mind because the bureau they pull is important. You want to pull the bureau that's going to be best for you, whichever one you got the cleanest, your credit score is the highest, your utilization is the best. Sometimes credit cards are not reporting to all 3 bureaus. So let's keep that in mind. But this is a Citi Custom Cash Card. Let's actually check out the website. It's going to have more details. So this is their actual website for the credit card. So they're offering 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category, but that's only up to $500. What if you spend a lot on your credit cards? What if you spend $10,000 on your credit cards? That means that maybe you're only going to be spending $500 on this one, and that's the billing cycle. So you already spend about $500 a month on this credit card, and that's it. And then I go somewhere else, I'm going to show you another one that's going to give you 2% cash back. So you won't even want to go with this one, and they can pre-qualify you. So that's why I kind of gave it that's why I kind of talked a little negative about it. But I just want to be honest. That's it. I'm not trying to talk you into it or try to talk you out of it. I just want to be honest when it comes down to all these credit cards. I'm not trying to show favoritism. I just want to be real on what they're offering and what you can get somewhere else, because that's just being real. Now, you can earn an additional 4% back on hotels, car rentals, and attractions when you book it through the Citi travel portal. And that's going to be good until June 30th, 2026. So we got some time for that. We got 15 months for that, depending on when you're watching it. And then they also have the 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers, which is really good. The last one that I just did for Citi, that was the Citi Double Cash. They didn't have 15 months or 0% APR for purchases. They only had it for balance transfers. So the point that they got the 0% APR on balance transfers is good for purchases, it's good in my book. I love that. Avoid the balance transfers by whatever you're gonna spend on anything. I don't care if it's gonna be I talked about like my car insurance, any money you're gonna spend on groceries or whatever the case may be. You'll go ahead and put all those purchases on this credit card, and then whatever cash you was going to spend anyway, you're going to use that cash to pay off whatever credit card you want to transfer the balance from. So that's a way to avoid that balance transfer fee, because they do have a 5% balance transfer fee that I don't like. So that's something that you guys have to keep in mind. And then balance transfers must be completed within 4 months of opening your account. Now, you can earn $200 cash back when you spend $1,500 on purchases within your first 6 months. But again, if you're doing what I'm telling you to do about the balance transfers, you're hitting that anyway. And then zero liability on unauthorized transactions. But y'all know we getting that on all our credit cards. We should be getting that on all our credit cards anyway. If you did not authorize something, call them. Again, I told y'all, Citi pulled my Experian credit report, and I have even I wouldn't say it's a denial. I even have the letter that say, hey, we were unable to approve you because your Experian credit report is locked. So I don't know where the Equifax came from, but keep this in mind. And if you don't know for sure, freeze your credit report. They can be in a different area than me, in a different state, because sometimes that happens too. Different states, depending on where you at, what's on you, and things like that, they're going to pull a different bureau. Again, I talked about the 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months. They do have that sign-up bonus and no annual fee, which is good. Now, I do have my exclusive credit membership, and these results right here are actual results for my exclusive credit members. You can see accounts getting deleted, credit scores going up. But let me be honest with you all, when it come down to getting results like this, I showed you like 88-point increase, 116-point increase, 90-point increase, accounts getting deleted. Don't expect anything like that if you got negative accounts and you're not sending certified. Period. You got to send certified. You have to make sure you have 4 credit cards. You have to make sure that you're keeping your utilization down, or you paying down your credit cards. And the faster you do it, the faster you're going to see the results like this. You can probably get a 90-point increase over time, say over 6 months, over a year, by just doing these things slowly. You slowly deleting accounts. You slowly paying off your credit cards. But to get these results faster, you got to do it all right now. That means sit today. Do I have 4 credit cards? Oh, I don't have 4 credit cards. Let me apply for 2 more so I can get there. Okay, I got that done. Oh, the 2 credit cards I have now, my utilization is not the best. Let me pay those down to 10%. Pay 30% depending on where you at. Let me pay the 2 that I have down. Let me pay those down. Oh, I got negative accounts. Let me send out my dispute letters today. Let me send them out tomorrow. These are the things that you have to do to get your credit score to go up faster, because next month, the 2 credit cards that you got approved for today, because somebody going to approve you. I don't care if you got to get secured because your credit's that bad. The 2 credit cards you got approved for today is going to actually report next month, which is good. That means your credit score is going to go up. When you send out those dispute letters today, they got 30 days to respond. So on the 31st day, you should see deletions, if not sooner. Okay. You paying off those credit cards for those 2 credit cards now. When they report probably next month or within the next week or few weeks, your credit score is going to go up. That's how you get results like this, where you see your credit scores go up. And what I like to do is I like to just look and tell you these are the things that you have to do. But I just want to be honest. And when I look at your credit report, I'm going to say, you got to do these different things. I don't want to get a hard inquiry because my credit score can go down. Your credit score is already low. These are the different things. If I can just be honest, I'm be honest now, because honestly, when I talk to people, I don't like confrontation. I'll be like, oh, well, I guess you could. I'm just telling y'all now, be honest. And maybe I will start being honest more. I be honest on the phone, but I kind of back out of it, try to reason with you. No, these are the things you have to do to get some great increases like that. But definitely check out my exclusive credit membership. I do have 3 different options. And thank you for those people that's a part of my lifetime membership. I remember my lifetime membership was less than this, like cut this in half. And a lot of those people still coming back, and their credit score is continuously going up. If they have any problems, they just come to me. We figure out what we got to do to get that thing back up. Now, I do have the Credit 101 also. This is a course that I put together, over 200 different videos. You can see them on YouTube, but within the course, you get over 40 different downloadables, which is dispute letter, worksheets, guides, and checklists. This is the same thing I'm going to use to teach my kids more about credit. There is a dollar trial to get into it, but it's for 7 days for that dollar trial. But check it out. It's only $9.99. This was my thing of like giving back to the community. I spent the whole year putting this all together. That was my thing of like giving back. No matter what we have that out there, you can go ahead and check it out and learn more about it. Now, these are those similar credit cards. Now, to me, this credit card is more similar to the Wells Fargo Active Cash and the Discover 8 Cash Back. The thing I like about these 2 is you can pre-qualify for them without a hard inquiry. The Wells Fargo Active Cash give you 2% of cash back no matter what. Remember, after that 5% cash back in your category for $500, after that you get 1%. You ain't gonna want to use that credit card when you can use this one and get double the rewards. So that's why I put this one on there, and then you have the Discover It cashback that's going to give you 5% back also. So I love to have different lists. So I have these different lists of credit cards. The best one that I like is the list that have credit cards. It's like over 40 different credit cards on here that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. And not just credit cards. I mean, I just say 40 credit cards. It's over 40 credit cards and personal loans. So over 40 different accounts on here that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. If you got bad credit, look at this list. There's some credit cards on here that can approve you. If you're a student, you want some student credit cards, look at this list. If you like to travel a lot, you want rewards and stuff for cash back for traveling, check out this list. I also have the best credit cards to build credit for gas, rewards, and cash back. So check out these different lists, and hopefully you guys will find one that will be able to approve you. Now, if you have negative accounts, again, you want to send out your stuff certified mail, your letters out certified mail, but I can't help you create those letters. I could create 6 months of letters that you can send out to the credit bureaus. All you have to do is follow steps 1 through 5. And the 5th step is literally to call us, okay? And if you're part of my exclusive credit membership, don't think about this, because at any time you can call us or get on my schedule and say, hey, Rickita, I need a special type of letter. Look at this account. Look at and I'll create that letter and I can mail it out for you with no charge. As long as you're part of my membership, I'll mail out any letter for you. But I do suggest, no matter what, you guys send out your letters certified mail. Now, I asked this in a previous video, like, do y'all like when I be upfront and honest and just straightforward with it? Or do y'all like when I beat around the bush and like try to coddle y'all and say, oh, well, you know, if you can't get approved for that credit card, well, maybe you should try this one. Or, oh, you couldn't get approved for Apple and you don't have any credit cards, that's fine, maybe you'll get it in 3 years. You know, what do y'all like? Or do y'all like when you don't have no credit cards, you want Apple? I say, hey, you can't get Apple because you need to have 5 or 4 credit cards. You need to have credit reporting already, and then try again. And I say try again every month too, because you never know when they're going to let you in. Which one you like? You like when I try to coddle you? I'm like, okay, well, if you don't want to get any more credit cards, you just want Apple, go ahead and just wait 3 years and see if it'll happen. Or do you like when I just be honest and say, hey, you're not going to get the Apple credit card because you don't have enough credit cards reporting on your credit reports. Your utilization is not good. You need to delete the accounts. Like, how do y'all like for me to be? Because I like to be straight up front and just tell it how it is. But let me know how you guys like it. I'm going to continue to try to be straight up front because it's less stress on me. It really is. Like, if I could just blurt it out and say this is what it is, like, it's just less stress on me. But if you guys ever have any questions, definitely call us at 833-Rickita. Me and my team will be happy to help you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys get approved for whatever credit card you want. See you later. Bye-bye.